All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our podcast. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. We need our subscribers back up. And follow us on all social media platforms, please, at Get It From My Mama. Okay. Oh, my head don't look too crazy. What's today's topic? Beautiful.
Community critique. Our favorite. We need a community critique intro song. I have to work on that.
A jingle?
Mm-hmm. Oh, let Aiden help me out with that.
Absolutely not.
Go, Aiden. All right, you ready? Community critique. March community critiques. Hey. Najee, what do you have?
Period. Okay, well, my first one, since I'm beating down this road heavy. My first community critique is to stop getting these fed police-looking cars. I'm sure everybody feels the same way. It's very hard to drive, especially efficiently, over 80 miles per hour, without thinking that you are the police. Why everybody getting these white... What are they? I don't even know the brand of the car, but you know when you see it. And you got to slow down, look. Soccer mom driving the car, not a police. Why do you have this car? Why do you have that? So that's my first community critique. Please stop getting these fad-looking cars because it makes it hard for people to drive fast.
That's really your community critique?
It is.
And
I know y'all feel the same way.
And that's going to help the community. So your critique is to get a different color car? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying stop buying that car as a whole. It don't matter the color, whether it's black or it's white, it still look like a police car. Community critiques, get a normal looking car so people can drive efficiently.
Is it an SUV or?
Yes. Why you acting like the cars that the police drive without the lights?
I do not know what she's
decals on the side. You know when it look like an undercover is next to you and it's just Jamie trying to go bring her kids to school, but you thinking it's a police.
Do they have lights at the top?
Mama, do undercovers have lights at the top of their cars?
I'm saying if you think it's a police car, the police car got lights on it. So I don't know.
Undercover police cars don't have lights on their cars. Okay. Well, everybody know it's either a Dodge Charger or it's one of them little, what's a Ford? It's like an SUV compact soccer mom car.
Oh, so it's an undercover?
Yes.
SUV?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that look like. I'm sorry.
I hate when she act like she don't know what I'm talking about.
What she talking about, but okay.
That's my critique.
Don't get the undercover SUV.
And you know what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm giving y'all a real community critique, okay? I think it's important for people to understand, if you haven't been taught this, but you leave moms and kids out of disputes, out of those conversations. They are always off limits. You don't talk about nobody mama and you don't talk about their kids. I know social media puts up this fake persona like it's okay. It's not okay. Even if you twiddling your thumbs, and it's not okay to talk about people mama or their kids. It's off limits. I don't know who raised some of y'all.
What about in defense?
None of that. It is off limits. Nobody should be bringing it up.
So I'm saying, like, if somebody says something about my mama, I'm not allowed to say nothing about theirs?
You shouldn't. We've already discussed this. Just because they going there don't mean you have to stoop to their level, because it's off limits. It's crazy to me that we even have to discuss this. You don't talk about nobody mama. Dead or alive, you do not cross those lines. Why would you even want to do that? Stop doing it. Community critique, off limits. I don't care what the debate is. You don't talk about nobody mama. You don't bring their kids in it. And then when it does happen, now social media, they around here. Yeah, because y'all have made it okay. So now this crosses the line. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that cross the line, but y'all keep on crossing it. It's off limits. You don't talk about nobody mama or their kids. Community critique. I'm trying to learn, y'all.
I'm okay with that.
All right, what you got?
All right, my next community critique for the community. My critique or advice would be to stop working in customer service if you don't have any. If you are not pleasant, if you lack empathy, if you lack, if you don't know how to handle awkward situations, because I would say working in customer service, you have to diffuse some pretty awkward situations. So if you know you don't like people, if you're a misanthrope, if you quick to catch an attitude or hang up on people, why are you working in customer service? Because it makes me as a customer feel like I've done something wrong when I have done nothing wrong. So I'm calling to get something solved, and now I'm left feeling even more hurt. So yeah, if you have no customer service, don't work in customer service.
Community critique. Pick a job you enjoy.
Thank you. Versus getting mad at us calling said job that you chose to work at and getting an attitude with me.
Mm-hmm.
Community critique.
Pick a job you like. It's infuriating to go somewhere and just want just a little slight, a pinch of customer service because you're in customer service, but you don't want to service the customer.
Crazy that you picked this job.
Wow,
right?
You picked the job. You decided to fill out an application and work at a fast food restaurant at the window, which requires you to actually be friendly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Shocker. Crazy.
We didn't tell you to fill that out. You filled out the application, so the least you can do is enjoy the job. You picked the job.
You didn't have to pick it.
You didn't have to pick it. You filled out that application. But now you at the window acting like everybody who comes to the window's bothering you. You know what I mean? Asking for extra ketchup and you got an attitude.
Or asking for sausage period because you didn't give me none. Shoot me. Sorry. I needed some sauce.
You pick the job. That's it. Just pick a job you like. Even TSA. I know we give TSA a hard time, but like if you don't like that job, why pick the job? I don't think TSA is really a bad job. I think it's like, you know what I mean?
You're really telling people what to do.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Really
if you don't want to deal with people every day like that, then man, that's not the job for you. Pick another job where
you don't
that
have to
amount of money,
like that.
If it matches the amount of money you trying to make, pick that job. If you struggling and you just trying to pick up something, make sure you picking up something you enjoy. Don't pick a job you don't like.
I'm gonna go with a human-centered job. If you know you don't like people or interacting with people,
get you another job. Yeah. I think this whole DoorDash and all that, I think it's great.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's great for people. You don't have to deal with people. All right, they ain't got to do nothing but go get the stuff, drop it off, take a picture, and go about their business. They don't have to interact with anybody. That may be best for you.
But you should not work at no call center if you know you don't like talking to people.
Don't work at no school if you don't like kids. Wrong job. Don't be no bus driver if you don't like people.
Or driving.
Community critique. Okay, my next one. Now this might... I don't think it's going to make people mad, but I think it's going to get people to think. Stop buying all that water when inclement weather is coming. Nah. We from Louisiana. We have written out so many storms. So many. If they say we're going to have some bad weather, you go to the store and buy 16 cases of water. My question is, what you going to do with all that water? Now, Jay, you've been through storms just like I have. What you going to do with 16 cases of water?
Well, I'm going to be honest. My first thought has never been to run to the store to get 18,000. Because I have water at home. Like, I'll always have a case or two of water.
So what's the point of buying all the water out the store?
I think it's an irrational fear.
All the bread out the store. You done bought.
It's an irrational fear that it won't be there.
It's time to get it together. Because I don't get it. And I've been in Louisiana my entire life. I don't understand how everybody goes crazy and go to the store and buy all the bread.
I think they think that when the storm hits, they're not going to be able to go there and get it like after the fact. So they're trying to like stock up on it early.
Let me stop her, cause there she go.
No, I'm just trying.
Cause
to
first of all, if a storm happens, number one, most of the time you're going to leave. You're not bringing 16 cases of water with you. If you decide to stay, okay, not a problem. Most of you have generators and things you need. You have a car, which means you can leave and you can go to the next town over and get what you need. Everything is not going to be wiped out. So what's the point of going in the store and wiping the stores out? And this is the kicker.
I'm sorry.
When the weather don't weather like you thought it was, now y'all mad. Now you want to return the 16 cases of water and all of your storm snacks to the stove. Community critique, stop doing that. You don't need all of that water and all that unnecessary stuff during a storm. Okay? You're not taking that water with you nowhere. You ain't doing nothing with it. You're not doing nothing with all that meat and bread, all of this stuff you're buying. Because if you evacuate, the next town has what you need. The last storm, Ida, I think, Baton Rouge was fine. My daughter was fine.
Yeah.
We was towed up. Baton Rouge was fine. So what I'm going to do with 16 cases of water? I just went to Baton Rouge. Life was normal. Everything was normal. That's my community critique. It makes no sense to have the stores nothing, bare bones.
Bare bones.
Because y'all stacking up to do nothing. And even if the storm comes, if you lose power, I mean, then what? If you do have to get in your car, you ain't bringing all that water for what? Where you going?
And then you don't realize you being irrational is taken away from other people. So now my mom go up and I can't get no water because you done bought 8 cases.
I just need people to think of what are you doing with that water? What have we done with cases of water when storms come? And I've lived through them all. Absolutely nothing. You ain't doing nothing with all of that stuff. Nothing. So stop doing it. Just think. Just think about it. Even when it get cold and a cold storm come, y'all in the store buying up all the stuff. What's about to happen? All of a sudden, you just not gonna be able to get food. Like I don't understand. Cause your car still work. It move. It work. That's my community critique. Just stop doing that when inclement weather come. You don't need to just buy the store out. All the shelves empty.
I'm sorry. Because it's triggering me that even happens.
It happens and nobody can explain it. That's the part that irritates me.
Too. I mean,
yeah, let's go back to COVID. Same thing.
All the tissue going.
It is 2026 and no one can explain to me what it was about y'all taking all the tissue out the stove. Nobody can explain that to me.
Let me know.
Please let me know, what was that about? Why were y'all buying all of the tissue? For what? What was going to happen? Were trees gonna stop growing? Like I don't understand it.
It's irrational.
And no one can explain it to me. So it's the same thing with the water. Go and get all of the water, the bread, what is about to happen. And my kids know, they have never seen me do that. I've never done that. I already have water. So I don't have to go get 42 more cases. For what? Now they just going to be sitting on the floor because you got all that water and nothing happened. And now you're on social media mad because nothing happened.
Yeah.
I get being prepared, but this is overkill because
irrational.
It doesn't make any sense. So that's my community critique. Stop doing it.
Okay. My last one I actually wrote when I was out of town, but I still think this applies because I just came from out of town and saw the same thing. And I feel like I've touched on this once again, but I went to Disney World last month and I am really talking to my people, specifically my women. We have this, I guess, I don't want to call it irrational, where we overdress. We do way too much. And I don't know where it stems from, where we have to feel like we have to prove something, I guess. But I feel like if you go on to Disney World, some tights and a t-shirt would suffice. When I went to Disney World, I saw booty cheeks. And I'm trying to see why that would ever be relevant when we around kids riding rides. So
I,
it's like,
I think community critique is you need to know how to code switch. And I think you
that's the
guys,
word I'm
y'all
looking.
don't
But
know how to
they don't like
switch.
that either. Like
But you need to know how to switch and what's appropriate and not appropriate for a family park.
thank you.
All right.
And when I kind of touched on this on TikTok, y'all ate me up when I was speaking about tailgate attire. And what I said was, again, I went to LSU around a lot of white girls. And I said that I took a lot of inspiration about how they dressed because it was classy, it was preppy, it was cute. It wasn't booty cheek, booty cheek, booty cheek, kind of what our people be doing. And they could never be the blueprint. That's not what I said. I said inspiration because they dress cute and it don't have to be all of this skin that's out.
Dress
You know what I'm
for
saying?
the occasion.
They dress for the occasion.
Okay.
So code switching. Wrap it back up. I just came from Houston, the rodeo. I'm trying to see what the rodeo got to do with booty cheeks. You know what I'm saying? We out there carnival, mutton busting horses. We having a good time. Why everybody got to be dressed like we going to what's that stuff? Your Freaknik. Like that's not what that is. So like my mama said, I think community critique, we need to know when to code switch. The rodeo just had to put out, I think for the first time in rodeo history, a dress code policy because of what was happening out there. And it's our people, I'm ashamed to say. I didn't see nobody else out there dressed to impress trying to do too much. It's the rodeo, y'all. It's like we have something to prove or something. And we need to get out of that.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think we overdo it when we don't.
Too.
It is embarrassing. And I feel the same thing with cruises.
Yes.
I think when we go on cruises,
it's only us.
It's us who doing it's a cruise. So it's casual. You don't, it's really, if you got a romper on, you got flip flops, that's perfect.
The only time they bring out them gowns and all that is for formal night.
One night.
Where everybody take pictures. That's the night you go dumb. You do whatever you want. But us, y'all got the heels, cut out lace dress. Like, we in the middle of the ocean. What's going on? We not, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
But I think our people, we need to code switch, especially when it comes to dressing. Because it's not that serious. It kind of feel like, like y'all ain't never been nowhere nice. And, what I'm saying? Like, you got to, like, you have something to prove, and we don't. That's my critique.
I got it. That's all I have. That's my two. You kind of took my other one.
Oh, my last one?
No, the second one, but I kind of helped out with that.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed once again, this is no shade. This is just to help the community, in case you don't know. Okay.
Community critique. That's it, because some of us truly don't know, so we bringing it out
to help the community.
That's it.
Alrighty then. Well, once again, thank you so much for tuning into our podcast. Please remember, like and subscribe. We need our subscribers back up. Comment on anything you want us to discuss, and we love you guys. See you next week.